Belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back, still going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, we can hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old
Kike Hernandez.
Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Kike Hernandez will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Inside.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Three and 0 now.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And the count will be full. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Here's Brandon Phillips. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Strikeout and a soft liner here. And he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Tucker Barnhart will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Howie Kendrick will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And that's in there for strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Turned on down the line. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Number 25.
Number 25 will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Runners off for second. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And a rather easy first out.
He might have had that one stolen that time. But he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Number 7 stands in. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the toss will go to Phillips at first base, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here, and they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jose Peraza will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And he falls behind 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Utley onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Stepping in now, Anthony DeSclafani. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Reddick. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
One out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Billy Hamilton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Corey Seager is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is line to left, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Here's Adrian now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
To first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot. A couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away, so it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
And on the mound, when he got that second out, you had a feeling maybe he's going to work his way out of this. Well, think again. That's a worst outcome possible right there.
The batter.
Into the box now, number 25. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
On the ground to third. Suarez comes up with it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 L.A. Eugenio Suarez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. Now you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said.
Adam Duvall will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Here it comes on 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Number 7 will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And now a jump throw against his body. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this one hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but some pitchers do take it really seriously. And no matter what the case is, it's pretty cool to pick up a big league knock. I know how tough it is.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Fly ball to straightaway left. Duvall has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Corey Seager will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Four runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Chop foul wide of first. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the fourth, and that'll do it for this half inning. One left for LA. They lead it 4-0. Jay Bruce will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Right fielder.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Scorched to third. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, we were starting to wonder if anybody was going to reach base on him again. That breaks a string of 12 in a row that he'd retired. And that's a pretty healthy portion of the game to go without having a base runner.
Jose Peraza is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
2 out with the man at first. Hit to first. Gonzalez is up with it. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the 6'4" right-hander with the Ivy League education. Princeton's own Ross Ohlendorf gets the call. Adrian Gonzalez will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Chop foul right at home plate. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to Votto, a double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Howie Kendrick will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam, and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Lays off 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back.
Just checking.
2 out with the man at first. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Devin Mesoraco is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Devin Mesoraco.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And it's quickly 0-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Kendrick ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Utley is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Eugenio Suarez digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Jumbo Diaz is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Jumbo Diaz.
Number 7 steps into the box.
Leading off for the Dodgers, pitcher, number 7.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
High and deep to left center field. Hamilton ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley, making it an even 250 for his career as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Hell, they put the measuring stick on that last home run, and it came up 403 feet. One 0 count. Here it is. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
J.J. Hoover now come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
J.J. Hoover.
Josh Reddick will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
From the stretch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hamilton. And he makes the catch for the second out.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds 1. Adam Duvall will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. They just look lost up there.
High and deep to right center field. Reddick looks up. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
No outs, nobody on. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
This is why it's so important to have a left-handed specialist in your bullpen. This could very well be the only batter he faces. So if that's the case, he certainly did his job.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Wow, we have seen a very liberal strike zone at times so far in this game. You figure on 0-2, he's going to try to waste one. Is this pitch in the strike zone? Doesn't really look like it to me, but it's not my vote that matters.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hey! 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike two.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Line drive to left. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the eighth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds 2. Yasmani Grandal comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the eighth here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. He had to go after him. Well, but when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. Well, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Kike Hernandez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Left side. He's got it. Phillips for one. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce giving chase, and that retires the side. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still out in front, 5-2. Joe Blanton is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
55, Joe Blanton.
Leading off the inning, Jose Peraza,
Leading
as
off
they'll
for the
look to
Reds,
get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low twos coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Zach Kozar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Zach Kozar.
Grounded foul off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and it's 2 up and 2 down in the inning for Blanton.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Billy Hamilton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Ground ball right side. Gonzalez has got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail 5-2. Tony Cingrani come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 25 steps in now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, number 25.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. tap fouled at home plate. Cingrani pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Suarez is there for it. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's a spot where he's probably looking for something hard again, but instead they change up on him, get him out in front a little, and all he can do is pop it straight up.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips gets dirty. It's in time.
Oh, what a play. Well, you know, if you ever find yourself in this guy's living room, you're probably going to see a mantle that has multiple Gold Glove awards on it. And you should probably stop wondering why. This is exactly the reason why. Plays like this.
Chase Utley will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Two out, nobody on. One and 0 pitch on the way. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready with the 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains 5-2. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
It's sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Joey Votto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Adam Duvall makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he takes ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. And they'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And at this point, I don't know if this streak is going to let up anytime soon. That's 9 in a row. And from what I've seen, this could go on for quite a bit longer.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Howie Kendrick. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 5-2. So long from Cincy.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to